Good morning, everyone. Here we go, day 477 of COVID-19 lockdown in South Africa. We're back to level 4 here because cases were rising a bit steep. But overall, in our area, it's very quiet. The problems are very localized. Hospitals are a bit overwhelmed in Johannesburg and Durban and areas like that. But also all those looting and riots that happened the last 8 days. Most of these guys have gone back to sleep, so it's quiet now. And that's why we decided to do another virtual safari. It's a beautiful day. Lots of lion audio last night. The elephants were here for over a week. Ransacked our paddocks and broke water pipes and all sorts. But anyway, that's what you get when you live in the bush. There's one of my new leads, 6-year-old Shire Cross Powell. He's already doing an absolute sterling job. Love him. Unbelievable horse. Anyway, I hope I can show you some nice stuff this morning. Speak to you later. Cheers. So we've just been riding out, and as I said earlier, there, can you see it? There's some lion tracks here. There we go. That's a lion track from this morning. There is Joe riding Doomba. Hi Joe, morning.
Hello.
And we just saw from this dried out pen a baby rhino and its mother just crossing over here. I'll show you the tracks just now. The baby was a bit nervous, so we tried to slowly. There you go, there's the rhino track. There you go. That's the track of the mother crossing right here. Okay, so as I said, the baby was a bit nervous, which is normal. Specifically because we were coming out of the sun, so they weren't sure what was making that walking noise. But so we will just throw a little wider arc around them and try to get them from the side rather than following them directly. Yeah, rhino babies can be a bit funny because sometimes they just are scared and they run around. In the case of white rhino, it really annoys the cow because the cows usually steer when they move, walking or running, they steer the baby from behind. So when this baby is not running all over the show, the mother doesn't know how to collect it, and that can lead to a bit of a problem. However, sometimes these babies are so curious that they hear something and they're running straight for it, and then it's been you sitting on the horse, and then the mother comes from behind. So it also can be a bit tricky. But as you've seen in many other episodes, these rhinos are usually so docile and peaceful that if you give them a little bit of time and you staying upwind so they can smell you, you usually will be all right, even if it is a mother with a baby. So let's see what's happening here. See, there it is. There's the baby on the right and the mother on the left. It's actually, it's not really a baby anymore. Well, I guess it's about 1.5 to 2 years old. Yeah, when the baby rhino is a bit nervous, it's one thing. If it's scared, that's another. So this one is not scared, it just doesn't know who we are. There it is. So we're trying to keep on alongside this cow and the baby. It's calming down a little bit. We are on the other side of the sun and they've got the wind in our back, so they should be able to smell us. There we go. See, now it's looking at us. There you can see how the baby is going in the front and the mother is following from behind and shifting the head from left to right to steer it into the direction it wants to go. But of course, it doesn't always work. Got some elephant tracks here as well. That's cool. Yeah, so we're in the middle of July now. Nights are cold, like 4 degrees. But the moment you start riding into the sun after 8 o'clock, it's already like really pleasant, nice crisp air. Bush is very dry though, but that's normal, it's South African winter. Since September last year, we had so many South African riders coming to us, it was absolutely overwhelming. So thank you to my fellow South Africans that you guys supported us so much. Absolute blast to ride with you. And we're going to carry on doing these shorter safaris. But however, let me not talk too much now. We're getting closer to this baby now. There it is. There it is. And you see, the little one is not scared, it's just unsure and confused about what the hell is going on here. We'll let the horse graze. But very often when these rhinos hear the horses munching away, that chewing sound is very soothing on them. So let's see what's going to happen here. They are happily munching away. See, there he comes around the bush again. He's just too curious to not have another look at us. Yeah, we are just moving away from that mother rhino and its bull calf, because they started to move on, and you always want to leave on good terms. So this curious little one walks on, and the mother needs to realize that we not keep on following, so we're not making her angry with us, feeling unsafe. Oh, look here, there's a dead kudu. Joe, will you mark that spot? We can pick up that horns. Another decoration for the wall. Anyway, so these rhinos, they now easily move on, and we're moving in the other direction, and of course they hear that. And that keeps them happy, us happy. We got a nice view, and they have their peace back. So always a good idea to leave it at that. Oh, this carcass here is already completely dried out, so that's at least a month ago, I guess. Anyways. So the cunning plan now is to get back on those lion tracks and try to find that big boy for you this morning. Let's see how that's going to work out. Now just a little bit about this horse here. He's a Shire cross. His name is Powell. P-O-U-W-E-L, though. 6 years old, and he's an absolute natural. I was absolutely flabbergasted. You know, most of my lead horses, when I start them early, of course, they're choice horses. They are extremely good, but they need quite a lot of honing when it comes to big game encounter. Well, this chap here, yeah, he's a natural. And my lovely wife Gertie did such a great schooling on him that he's it's like sitting in an armchair holding a joystick kind of ride. Unbelievable. I'm very happy with him. And he's having fun in the front as well, of course, I hope. Well, he says so. As we wander through this sicklebush patch here, you might be able to see there these bigger trees in the back. Yeah, they are growing along the banks of the Makutsi River, and that's where we're heading now. Look at these beautiful jackaberry trees. So here we come down towards the riverbed. And as I said earlier, we had a lot of audio this morning and tracks as well, so that is proof that guy was definitely patrolling his territory. And when they do that, they do actually have a couple of favorite spots in the morning where they then hang out. And this is what we're busy to check out now. Because of course, doesn't matter how good a tracker I might or might not be, but in this grass here. I of course cannot see any lion tracks, so I'm just going down here on a hunch. And hope that either we find him himself looking up at us, or we'll go in the riverbed, and there in the sand we see the next fresher tracks. They are in front of us on this southern bank. There's a plateau where he really likes to hang out there. Of course, it's not always the same spot, but it's the same kind of soccer field size area, if you will. And there's a lot of these kind of areas along the perimeter of a lion's territory. So when you have audio and tracks, it's always good to have quick checks in these little spots. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I really need to concentrate a bit more now, because we're going up this bank. There's a lot of thick reeds where you can really miss that power. He should be somewhere here. If now I want to go back a bit. Come. See? There's only tracks going of him going down, Joe. Here.
Going down into the river.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, going down. But there were no tracks crossing. So, guys, here, this is what I mean. There, stay. There. There's a track going down, but we just came through the river here. Damn it. And he didn't cross, so actually should be somewhere here. Bloody hell. Yo, I don't know. This is such a good idea to. Come on, come. So you see, a lion would usually not lie in here. They would lie just here on the outside if they. But I mean, you never know. These lions don't always read the same books I do. Just quickly peek up here and then I'll go down again. Yeah. I think there's a track here, Joe, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, let's see whether this clever horse can do this. Fine, yes. Perfect. I can see a track now. Yeah, look, see, this looks like the perfect territory to track a lion, because the lion has got all the advantages. No, I don't know. I don't know. Come, come, no more, push, push, yes. And around, and down, and down. Come. Yeah, push it. No, 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 no. Come, it's okay. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Yes, it's easy. It's easy. Yes, fine. Okay, this is really crazy terrain, and I hope we are on the right track. And let's step right. right on his bloody tail. Yo, that was a bit tight. Just want to get back into the riverbed here and move a bit further upstream and then come back again. Because as I said, it's a bit tricky to track a line through that thick stuff, although you will not necessarily be right in the middle of it, rather the edge, but yeah, it's a bit dangerous. So we switch off for a second here and I just try to recover some more tracks. Yeah, I see the tracks. What's that tracks here? I wonder. Just quickly up here. Yeah. Here's a track. Here's a track. Okay, the only option we've got left now, we just go a little bit higher up the bank here and walk through this stuff once more, and then I'll skip it and leave something else. I've got no idea where this line went otherwise. Yeah, tracking lines like this can be very exciting, but it also can be very frustrating when you on a track and then you really pushing the envelope a bit and you crawl through this thick stuff and you don't find anything. Your adrenaline is on its highest level, and then you go around the other side and there's no tracks either. So you are kind of having an exciting time, but at the very same time you're frustrated for not finding what you're looking for. I think it's our hunter-gatherer genes that are doing this to us. So as a hunter-gatherer, you want to stalk and then collect. But if you don't, then well, then you don't. There's no tracks here either. Nix, nothing. Yeah, this is that spot where we saw tracks going down. But he must have somehow gone up this bank. Oh yeah. Stay. Yeah, this is definitely too close. that's one way to find him. You just step right onto him. That's easy. Yeah, no, he moved because of us. We're too close. I just want to back off a little bit and go around. Well, at least we found him now. Yeah, rather. This is all a bit too tight. Sometimes you try to find something and then you do find them, and then you're actually really a bit close for each other's comfort. So he's behind this bush here, through and out to keep everyone happy. Wow. Alright, so there you go. One morning with my 6-year-old new lead horse pal. Not fussed about steering line at all. Super cool horse. Whew, right, let me switch off here and be riding on a bit, and when I see something else I'll call you back. Cheers. Back down in the riverbed here, just to release some adrenaline-induced tension. Come Okay. That feels better. Okay, there we are, back from the ride. We never found those elephants. But we had a great morning. The rhinos were great. The lion was a bit of a surprise, though. And I just saw our newest edition running around here. Where's Lotta now? I just saw her. Lotta! I just want to show you our latest edition. I wonder where I can hear her. Yeah. Look, let's sneak over this fence here. Look at this. Lotta? Lotta? Hello? What? Here she comes. A friend of ours rescued the mother. She was heavily pregnant and got hit by a car. And there was these 8 little puppies. Hello. Yes. Yes. What's this? What's this? What is this? Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. See you next time. Cheers.